Hi guys, today's video it's going to be about Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion compared to Eyelid Face eyelid primer. Now when I started to get into makeup, after all the YouTube videos, I've noticed a lot of people use the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion for an eyeshadow base. So automatically I bought it and I've been using that ever since. Now in my last Eyelid Face eyelid primer, on my last Eyelid Face haul, I purchased the Eyelid Face eyelid primer. Now today I'm just going to do basically a basic video seeing if there's really a difference between these two primers. So I'm going to use on one side of my hand the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, and on the other side is going to be the eyelid primer. Now this is just a video to see if there really is a difference between the both primer. Does one hold the eyeshadow in place without creasing and make it last longer during the day compared to the other? Now I just want to know, for my knowledge and for anybody else that's out there that wants to know, because Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, I got this at Sephora for about, I think, $15. It was on sale. And I just got this eyelid primer from Eyelid Face for $3. Now I'm just gonna try to compare the two to see, is there really a big difference, to see should I just continue using my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, or can I just switch to the eyelid primer since it's cheaper. My Urban Decay, I'm just going to put a little bit on this side, and my Eyelid Face, I'm just going to put a little bit on that side. Now with my ring finger I am going to mix, well, blend into my skin the Urban Decay okay. Now with my middle finger I am going to mix, make sure you guys see, Eyelid Face. Now already I can tell there is a difference because the Urban Decay feels a little thicker than the Eyelid Face. The Eyelid Face has a more of a liquefied feeling. Okay, now number one, the difference I can see, the Urban Decay blends in better on darker skin tone than the Eyelid Face, because well, my camera is picking up a little bit more color on it. It's not as bright on my hand on natural lighting, but I still can see the Eyelid Face, you know, tint on my skin tone. Compared to the Urban Decay, I can't see it, not as much as you see it on the camera. So okay, that's number one between the two difference. Now number two, I am going to use the Eyelid Face eyeshadow mineral powder, a mineral eyeshadow, sorry. The name to it, it's Girly, and Girly comes in like a pretty, like, light purple color. So I am just going to take my brush, not this one because it needs to be clean. Okay, now I am going to place some eyeshadow right there on my Urban Decay. And I'm going to just take a little bit more and place same amounts on the eyes, lip, and face. Okay. Now, when it comes to the application, both of them gives you about the same. As you can see, my Urban Decay, this is the way it looks. And my eyes, lip, and face, this is the way it looks. So, I am going to let this sit on my hand just like this all day. I do not plan on leaving out the house, and I want to see really which one holds better during the day, or at least for a couple of hours, not the whole day. Now I'm exaggerating now. So I'm gonna leave it like about 3 hours to see is there really a difference in between the two. Okay, so I'll talk to you guys later. Okay guys, it's about 3.5, exactly 3 and 34 minutes later. Now, I'm trying to get a great lighting. Okay, as you guys can tell, after 3 hours, my eyeshadow, mineral eyeshadow, stayed in place. It really didn't like smudge away, or does it show any like, you know, creasing or anything. Not, you know. So I really didn't see a difference between the Urban Decay and Eyelid Face, except for the fact that Eyelid Face primer doesn't really blend as well as the Urban Decay in darker skin tones. So my conclusion is I will stick with my Urban Decay because it's less noticeable than the Eyelid Face primer. You know, on my camera you can still see the Urban Decay, but on regular natural light you don't see it at all. Compared to my Eyelid Face, I see it, not as much as you guys do on the camera, but I see it, you know, very much so. So basically it's like you have to maybe apply a little, very little, and make sure the eyeshadow covers the whole area. That was my conclusion. I hope this was helpful to anyone that maybe wanted to purchase the Eyes, Lip, and Face. So if you're a lighter complexion than me, then it will be perfect because you really won't tell the difference. But if you're my complexion and darker, I just don't suggest it, because if you plan on maybe like wearing a lot of eyeshadow, but if it's just for a natural look or something minimal, it's not worth purchasing the Eye, Lip, and Face Eyelid Primer. Alright guys, talk to you guys soon.